Lover is the guy who she lusts after and she's attracted to, right? She wants to sleep with these guys, right? These are the type of guys that the women complain about on the internet, bro. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy BVM Molly G, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe for more motivational videos on how to be the best version of yourself. In this video, we're going to break down the two types of men that women place, two types of guys that women place men in, right? The two categories, right? There are only two categories, right? The two categories are the lover and the provider, bro. Sometimes women want both of them at the same time. That's where the 80-20 rule come in at. We're going to get more into the 80-20 rule later on. But for the most part, it's always the lover and the provider. It's always the attraction and the security, right? Sometimes they get this out of the same guy, but it's ever rare. Most of the time, right? The lover is the guy who makes her wet. The lover is the guy who tugs on her emotional strings. The lover is the guy who is her sexual imprint. The lover is the guy who she lusts after and she's attracted to, right? She wants to sleep with these guys, right? These are the type of guys that the women complain about on the internet, bro. They're never complaining about the provider. They're complaining about the lover. They want the lover to act like the provider, bro. What is the provider? Providers, for the most part, is the beta male. That's the one who has the resources, right? That's the one that they settle down with, marry. The guy who raised her guy who raised her kids and become a stepfather, right? These are the provider guys. The guys who pay all the bills and the woman doesn't do anything at all, right? Most of the time, they're going to find these guys not very attractive. They're not the lover, but they have resources. They get to a point where they just stop having fun, right? It's around hitting the wall. It's around 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, right? Where they hit the wall, where they realize that, okay, in my 20s, I went after this type of guy, the lover, the guy, my sexual imprint, one who gets me aroused, but this guy is not sustainable. This guy I cannot live with for the rest of my life. This guy is not good for raising children or having a family with. You know what? I'm gonna get my rocks off and then I'm gonna stop dealing with these guys and I'm gonna go for the opposite end. I'm gonna go for the guy who wants to pay all the bills. I'm gonna go for the guy who is the provider man. I'm gonna go for the guy who allows me to be in my feminine, right? I will become in my feminine when I get out of survivor mode of being in my masculine. A man has to bring my femininity out. What do they say? How do a man bring out their femininity? Oh, he pays all the bills. Oh, he's kind. Oh, he's nice. I don't have to go to work, right? It's always something that has to deal with them, right? That they say that this man is like. Tell me if that does not make sense to me, right? You want this guy that you're not even really attracted to bend over backwards to take care of you as if you're his daughter. Take care of you as you're his daughter for the rest of your life. And what does he get out of it, right? The same stuff that you was given to the lover. When this gets even worse is what they'll tend to do, right? And this is why women file for 70% of the divorces. What they do is they'll get married. They'll be in the marriage for a couple years. The reality of the marriage now makes sense. Now they're looking at it like, damn, I'm not really attracted to this guy. So what do? They might initially not step out of the relationship and cheat, but what they're going to do is they're going to look for non-sexual attention from other guys. They're going to want that same attention. And when they start to get a little bit of attention and it goes to their head and into their brain, they want to leave the relationship. They want to cheat with the guy who's actually is the lover. The lover is the one who makes her wet, right? The provider is the one who she always divorces, bro. You don't want to be the provider. You want to be at least looked at in her eyes. You want her to look at you like the lover. You want her to lust after you. You want her to realize, like, damn, this dude gets me wet every time I see her. That's why I say we have to become more attractive, because we don't want to look at as the provider. Even if you want a chick to stay home home, raise your kids, and you provide for that household, even if you have that belief, right? You don't want to be looked at as that. You want to be looked at as, oh, I'm very attracted to this guy physically. You want women to be more physically attracted to you than your resources, right? Now, I understand dudes have resources. I understand some dudes aren't very attractive, so what they do is they peacock with their resources. Oh, look at the car I drive. Oh, look at the job that I have. Oh, look at the business that I own. Oh, look at the house that I have. They're peacocking with their resources to attract women. But again, this is bad. Now you'll get women. Like it's gonna happen. But why this is bad is this is where you tend to get used by women because they seeing you with resources. They don't really see you with the raw sexual attraction. It's not the energy or pheromones or anything in that brought you to this woman. It was the lifestyle that you can provide for her. Why would you want that, right? Some dudes do, but why would you want that? Why would you want her to look at you like, damn, I can get a lot out of this guy. I can get so many resources out of this guy. I can get a lifestyle out of this guy versus her looking at you like, damn, I just want to sleep with him. He just does something to me. And you want to be the guy that just does something to her, that just get her to that point, right? Why would you want to be the provider? Then again, this point, lover and provider, goes into attraction and stability, right? The lover is always going to be the guy that she's most attracted to. The lover will always be the guy that she most sexually get aroused by. The lover will always be the guy who she cheats with. The lover will always be the guy she complains about. The lover will always be the guy that she lusts after on the internet and send hearty eyes under their videos and pictures, bro. These are the guys, bro. It is all about attraction. They're not that different from us. Once again, they're not that different from us. Wrong for us is attraction. Looking at a girl like, oh, I'm attracted to her. And then when we find out she has amazing qualities is when we be like, yo, I could be with her. I could be in a relationship with her. But naturally speaking, it's all about the raw attraction. It's the first attraction. That's why you don't even look at the threes as men. That's why we don't even look at the twos or the ones. We don't look at them, bro. We look at off attraction, bro. Women are exactly the same way. You can't get mad at them for going off of attraction. And when we go off of attraction, that's a double standard. I don't really like double standards, but like, it is what it is. Just be more attractive to her versus the stability, bro. The stability again is the provider, man. This guy has resources. He's the family guy. He's the husband material. He's loyal. He's like a golden retriever, bro. She don't have to worry about this guy cheating because he's not that attractive. She don't have to worry about this guy ever leaving because he has stated several times to her that you are the center of my universe. You are my life. You are my girl. I got so lucky when I got with you, right? She get this impression from him based on the things that she say. Oh, this guy is stable. I don't have to worry about him cheating. I don't have to worry about him stepping out. I don't have to worry about him doing anything wrong because he puts me on a pedestal. I tend to run this relationship. He would be butthurt if I left this relationship. That's how she's looking at it, bro. She run the relationship, and again, you're the provider, man. Whatever she asks for, you give her. She don't pay no bills. She don't go 50-50. She living in your house. You always taking her on dinner days. You fit the bill for every expense, and then y'all living together, and y'all not even having sex. You're not even getting what you want out of this stuff. I get it if you was doing it and you was getting sex 4 or 5 times a day like you wanted to, but most of the time y'all being in relationships and in marriages and them joints being sexless, but she's not going to have sex with you if she's not attracted to you. So anytime a chick just stop having sex with you, except for when it comes around to children, bro, she just lost attractions for you. Or she never was attracted to you, bro. It was a business idea for her to be with you in this stable relationship, bro. It wasn't attraction. It was not attraction, bro. So this is what you're juggling with. You're juggling with attraction for the lover guy, and you're juggling with stability of the provider guy. Now, it also goes into lover guy, short-term fun, provider man, long-term planning, bro. So they'll deal with the lover guy for short term. They'll deal with the lover guy. He the guy that they pick up at the bars. They sleep on the first night. When they sleep with a guy on the first night, bro, they're thinking about short term, right? They're not really thinking about long term. When they're thinking about long term is when they start coming up with these stupid things like, I'm not going to sleep with him for 90 days. I want him to see the value in me. They do that for the provider guy, right? They do that for the long term planning. They're planning for the long term for this guy to freaking take care of them, marry them, settle down with them for the rest of their life. But again, If Chad walked up to her back in the past and hit on the first night, why would she be making you wait, bro? That means she don't even equate you to the same amount of attractiveness. Because she slept with him several. She slept with several guys that was just like that. On the first night, second night, third night, whatever. But for some reason, she making you wait. She putting you in these two categories: short-term fling, weekend fun, seasonal guy that you like sleeping with, and the long-term planning guy who's gonna take care of my kids and take care of me for the rest of my life, right? Most of the time, the short-term guy will be more attractive. He's the lover, remember, and the long-term planning guy will be more stable, less attractive, because he's the provider guy. Now, we all know women love their emotions. We know how they feel about their emotions, right? These two type of guys goes into the emotional roller coaster versus consistency, right? The lover guy is mostly the emotional roller coaster, right? She can't catch a break when it comes to him, right? He's all over the place. He calls, he doesn't call. He texts, he doesn't text. He go weeks without freaking talking to her, right? It's an emotional roller coaster. They send him through hell, right? But the other guy, the provider guy, is consistent. Text the same time every day. Text good morning, text I love you, text. He always says what he does. He's showing consistency. But for the most part, they want consistency from the guy that they're attracted to. I'm not mad at them for doing that, bro. I'm just giving the game. They want the consistency from the guy that they are attracted to, but they're attracted to him because he's an emotional roller coaster, bro. They see the consistency in you because you're not that attractive, bro. You don't really have that many options, bro. So, but again, when they hit the wall, they're gonna look for a guy that's consistent. Now, when they was dealing with short-term fun, they didn't give a crap if he was consistent or not. Like, cool, they just want to get dug out. So it didn't matter if they wasn't texting all day, or they wasn't texting, or they go weeks without talking. When she wanted some, she'll text them, bro, and that's how it really is. Now, she's always going to have a certain type of respect for the lover, and she always going to disrespect the provider for one simple reason, right? She wanted the lover to act like the provider and not vice versa. So what she's going to do is she's going to start disrespecting you because she wish you was somebody else, bro. When she looks at you like the lover, she never disrespects you. She never says nothing crazy in her mouth. She always wants to please to you because she wants you to pick her. She likes the way that you dig till she busts, bro. So she want to please you, bro. So she never want to come off like annoying. She never want to come off angry because you have options and you want to drop her, bro. Lover guys most of the time have a lot of options. They drop women left and right. But if she disrespects you, it's because she doesn't see the value in you. She feels like she's over you or she's above you. She doesn't have to submit to you. She could do whatever you want. And this was the video of the two types of men women date: the lover, which we want to be, her sexual imprint, and a provider, the stepdad who take care of her kids, who she only slept with so she could have some peace in her life, bro. And this was the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out with this, John.